I went full Karen recently.
I thought you generally missed me.
No, of course not.
Okay.
Woo, you're right. We got a badass over here.
What if technology was bad?
Woo! So I was like,
bitchy.
Okay.
Sassy, yeah.
Okay.
Civilness has gone out the window.
What did you just say?
I said I got the shittest chair here.
You're the first person to ever complain about
Yeah,
it as well.
we thought about getting a better chair. Just because, like, you know, it's our last, isn't it?
What, I mean, I feel like I'm in a James Bond movie. You're going to hit me with a rope underneath it or something. I'm surprised there's even a cushion here. I feel like I'm on fucking... Me nan's at Christmas. They're like, go get the fucking chair out the garage for Uncle Knobhead over here. Fucking bullshit. No lumbar support.
Christmas, doesn't it?
No lumbar support. No, I don't even know how we're perched on this.
We should get another really small table just for the kids and that.
This isn't for sitting. This is, you sit on this, you tie your shoelace, you get straight back up out of this chair. This is not...
It's the dining table chair.
I know.
Yeah.
I've already got the worst posture out of it. You always roast me and people say I look
I've
like a prawn. What do you say I look like?
The alien in Men in Black.
Alien from Men in Black. And it's so spot on.
So true. Take your top off right now. I'll slide in the picture of the
Ladies, get rid of the fucking... I hope you're not sitting your slip off your bloody seat as well. Wait there. I'll see ya.
The most upsetting thing is I'd kill for a fucking body like that.
It's raw cardio, this baby. All fruit shoots and pot
It's
noodles.
funny though, because you'd kill for his fucking hairline, wouldn't you?
Hey, I'm on the pills, baby. It's official. I came on this podcast because I got a comedy special and I'm on Fender Stride. Give me a fucking endorsement. I'm on it, baby. It's here. I'm just taking them 5 at a time. I'm not even asked. I'm popping pills.
How do these
You're on
work?
them as well, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been on it for a little while.
But yours is not yours. Yours is sound, is it not?
Because I'm on the pills.
Can I see it though? Can I have a
No,
gander?
of course you can't.
Let them peek behind the window.
Are we not allowed to hang out on a windy day? What's going on?
No, you're not. We're never getting on the Oblivion together. Never getting on Nemesis ever.
Look down, don't look fucking up.
Don't look up. Yeah.
This is us on photos when they print it out like this.
Yeah. I'll be there with a fucking bandana. Oh, he's just in recovery, stage 3, but don't worry about it.
Oh, I always wear a bandana for basketball, so for the head fake.
Yeah.
Me fucking head fakes, me toupees on the bench.
I watched the beginning of your special. Was that well edited, or have you actually got the moves? When it comes to
Was that
basketball?
well edited? It
moves,
looked
yeah.
shit.
It looks.
I thought it looked good.
No, the special looks alright.
Yeah.
The moves don't. The moves look terrible.
I
you
watched
missed
basketball.
it.
Every shot.
This is from my friend Arnie Pie. Shout out to Arnie Pie. He edited it. Asian comedian. So you're lucky it wasn't fucking half anime, to be honest. But with the fucking basketball, you know, with the Japanese basketball anime, it's like the fucking
Hadouken.
Yeah. So it was fucking
music from fucking
so he
BTS.
edited it, and I was like, "Can we get a few more makes in here?" But he's editing it, and he's like, "We want it to be funny, so that's why it's funny." It's like, "Oh, I'm not here to show off," and then it's just me airball and stuff, and like the ball gets stuck on the rim. Did you see that part as well?
I bet they were easy to get those
blocked. Oh yeah, I mean, there wasn't that much on the cutting room floor, I'd say. But, and I was so hungover, and I was with my friend Jamal, so he's like blocking me and all that sort of stuff. And I was like feeding him. I got a few assists, and then Jamal, like, he wanted a credit scene. I'm like, you're not even in the special. Did you see it?
I saw his credit. Yeah,
that was what the fuck, man? He's like, I give you one layup, and he's like, I need to be
I love how he
credits.
thinks we got to the end.
No, this is at the start. No, I told everybody. I said to him, after the basketball, it's just me fucking riffing at shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. But it's in Australia. You know what I mean?
watch it.
Watch it, of course.
I did put it on, man.
Because they don't know my secrets, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, you did. I appreciate that. That's sick. I mean, you're roasting me ruthlessly, but I love it.
Yeah, but I kept doing that for the algorithm.
Oh yeah,
that's the only reason I kept responding, and then you won't just like the comment. I was like, "You fit cunt, we could have kept this going."
Oh really?
I was just doing that to feed the algorithm.
Oh fuck! I thought you generally missed me.
No, of course not.
Okay, well, I'm fucking the Rift of Columbus is a busy man, but I'll get back on it for sure. Can I get you? What's your mum's Wi-Fi? I'll do it now.
She doesn't pay for Wi-Fi.
She doesn't pay for Wi-Fi.
I remember I crowd worked your mum at fucking Feel Goods.
You did, yeah.
Back in the, and then I saw in the bathroom and gave her a real Feel Goods, I'll tell you. But I don't know why her tits are that far away, but she's got one on her shoulder. That's why his hairline's so bad. His mum's tits are like that, his hairline's up here. He's got a salute. If he was in the army, he's got a salute like this. All the way back here. I've never been able to roast anybody for being on the hair pills. I love this.
How the fuck do these hair pills work, though, by the way?
Well, they fucking don't.
You've been on them for 2 days?
No, I've been on them since April, so I'm in the, remember you do that shedding
thing?
You do that shedding thing, don't you? There's something that sheds the head there. Now I'm in the regrowth phase. So it's all right, like, it's passable, you know what I mean?
It's something you've got to do all the time now.
I just take one a day.
I only take it 3 times a week.
Are you just trying to get ahead of the curve?
Yeah.
Because you've not got... Like
pretty much. I just noticed it was going, and then I just looked into it, and you just take this 1 pill a day, and
it's easy,
either it stops it or slows it down. Depends. I've only been on it like 6 months and stuff, and it's not got any worse in them 6 months. So
it's so common in your 30s.
Darius Davies told me, shout out to him, another fucking hairline denier.
Who? Danny Davis?
No, Darius Davies.
I was going to say fucking hell.
Yeah.
Well, he's got long hair as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. So he was like, "I'll just do it 3 times a day. You don't get any side effects."
3 times a day?
No, like 3 times a week. I just take it Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Right, fair. Yeah, I started off with that, and then if I my sex drive just fucking died, which Beth was made up with.
You started with Monday. You started with every day. You mean?
No, I started with like 3 times a week, like you, and then when it was sound, I just sort of did it once a day.
Okay.
Are you not scared you'll grow mad pubes?
My dick's working overtime. It's not even. It hasn't affected this at all.
Yeah.
And then my sex drive.
Mine was the opposite for the first bit. Mine was the opposite. Like, I wanted to shag the couch and everything. I was like, I wouldn't leave her alone at all. and then like a week later, I was just like, you're a good mate, you.
Is that a big side effect of him? Is it?
Yeah. Sure.
What did he say? But it's like it's only the people. Like it's like. The people say that, you know what I mean? If you've got no side effects, no one's coming in and saying, like, I don't. Yeah, so it's the percentage of people that say they have side effects compared to...
I don't know how much it works. Actually, it's not got any worse since I started them. Yeah. And it's just, it costs like, what, 40 quid every 4 months, something like that. So it's just worth just doing it. I don't really get any side effects. I don't get any side effects now at all. And I'd rather just sort of take the chance and see if it works and slow it down.
You were a barber and you were just seeing all the time and you were like, I'm never going to fucking let that be me.
Loads of people used to ask me about it, and I used to fucking be like, don't get on them, they don't fucking work. And then I just, here we are.
How old are you? Young as fuck though?
26, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But my dad's airline's fucked and that, so I just fucking, if I knew him, I'd know. But like, I just... My forehead's too big, man. Like, you see these fucking Harry Styles of the world, like, pulling it off. Do you know what I mean? His hairline's fucked. He's on the same pills, actually, funnily enough.
Harry Styles?
Yeah, he's on thin.
Fucking breaking news to me, this.
I saw him live. I saw him live in Perth. I should have fucking said something to him.
Yeah, you should have done. Yeah.
Harry!
I'll do a little baddie there.
Harry Styles!
Leave your airline as it was.
Before I got on the pills, I was gonna shoot the bullets. I don't know the words.
What's that even mean?
The bullets. That song. The bullet. You know that one?
Yeah, that's that one.
Whatever. Watermelon sugar. I didn't know. I went there.
Little full stop on the Harry Styles.
I went there with the. You gotta finish your riffs. You know, you're always finishing your fucking meals, you. But
hey, they're smaller now though. Man's got gains.
Man's got gains.
You've not seen me in a while, but I'm shedding weight. I'm nearly like. Yeah, baby, it was.
What do you mean? I'm looking at you right now.
Look, fucking, I'm not getting it out. I've cut weight, me.
Have you?
Stone and a half.
Fuck, really?
And counting, yeah.
What the fuck?
And I'm gaining muscle. Yeah, been weightlifting.
I don't know what pills he's on, but they're not working, are they?
You're still massive, aren't you?
What's your it's not just going to fall off.
Okay, I thought you meant...
You're so horrible.
I thought you meant, this is all the weight I wanted to lose. This is your desired weight.
Like, what? This is the final result.
I was like, you look like fucking Grimace, lad. What are you on about? With the purple light, the hamburger lot over here.
Pick up McDonald's character.
You've won it. Yeah, sorry.
Thanks for the body positivity.
You're a rail, baby. So goddamn slim.
I was telling Kyle before about, like, I've been because I'm going to Florida and it's dead fucking hot there. Don't want to sweat all day. I'm going to sweat all day, so I've been buying a bunch of Under Armour tops, but I've been trying them on and looking like a fucking sausage, mate. Because it's just like
you got that Over Armour.
I'm like just rubber ringing it because all my weight. Look. I've not got.
Let's all get our tops off. Come on.
I'm all right, you know.
It's all gut and hips.
Can I put this back on now? Then?
No.
It's all gut and hips. I've not got big tits. Do you know what I mean? It's all gut and hips.
You did none of that into the mic, I want you to know.
I was shouting loud enough.
Yeah, you're shouting loud.
We've got reverb, it sound.
Yeah, it's
a fucking studio,
echo,
this.
Exactly. Your body's built for acoustics, don't you worry about it.
I absorb the sound.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking snare drum.
I wish I could drum belly. That would have been a good...
I went full Karen recently.
What's that mean?
You don't know what Karen means?
I know what that is, but I mean,
I went full Karen. I've got a story I want to tell. Want to hear my story?
Go ahead.
I'll listen.
I've got a big story. I
Full
went
Karen.
full
What,
Karen.
you done the email in a South African accent, did you? Isn't that? I thought that like the original Karens are like white South African women, though.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
And then it became American women. I'm sure it's South African
You're
women.
educating us on the history of Karens.
It is. White South African women, I said. They're the racists. They're the worst ones.
They are the worst ones.
You can hear racism in the fucking
I shouldn't
accents.
be agreeing. Look, you get me on side here.
Exactly.
Yeah, they are the worst.
I know.
Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing. So
hit record now.
Yeah.
I'm warmed up.
Do you know, you didn't have to keep yourself
Psycho
off.
killer.
He does.
He does. Yeah. Just in case his mum walks in. Never been in this room before.
I'm trying to decide whether or not to save this story for another episode.
No,
we won't have you interrupt.
No, let's go. Come on, let's go.
So I went full Karen recently, obviously, as you know, going up to the Fringe. And
I fucking know. I'm gonna have to book them every fucking day. I know. But that's fine with me.
You got booked for mine.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah. 2 spots that I didn't even put in my diary because you will remind me the day before.
Yeah.
Nice.
I won't.
Well, then I won't be. God damn it! I'll look through the messages.
Yeah, you will. Yeah.
You also said read this, and I didn't read it. But anyway.
So
yeah, in the car, he's like,
mate,
"What's that message?"
drives me mad. So I sent him the fucking brief for today, like where it is, all the train information, parking, all that good shit. And then I sent him that message, and then right under that message, I put all the information you need is there. If you read it, if you have any questions, read it again. Yesterday, what's the address?
You want me to scroll?
No, he asked me a different. He asked me a different.
Terrible,
I asked him for his address. He gave me it twice in the same like straight away.
Just desperate for mates to come round.
There's 2 addresses in Liverpool, which is the same. It's weird.
Oh really? Yeah.
Sometimes it takes you there. Like I'll be hammered in Ubers and I'll get there and they'll be like, "We're here," and I'm like, "No, we're fucking not."
Oh, is that why you called to check?
I don't see no caravan on the driveway. What the fuck are you on about?
Beth's mum and dad have got that. Like they've got a similar address, like 12 minutes away, and so many times like they get their
why
the mail to the other one.
Exist?
Exactly. So no, that's why I have to that's why I send you the screenshot of Google. Yeah.
Fair. Sweet. So obviously going up to the Fringe. When I was up there last year, I noticed a couple of acts would have like little bits of merch, but like not proper merch, just like little daft shit like fucking wristbands and socks and all that sort of stuff. So I've ordered a bunch of wristbands. It just says "Living the Dream" on it. They're just
like the Live Strong style ones.
Yeah, just little tiny things. I'm gonna sound like £3 each, something like that.
Is that your name of your show, Living the Dream?
Yeah. So I bought a load of wristbands, and long story short, I had beef with the company about it.
Love this.
And I want to read you the email chain.
So have they come? They haven't come, or they've come?
Well, this is it. This is it, right?
Please be a spelling mistake. Living the cream.
No.
Living the cream. Please. Living the cream down low car. Come on.
I want the added to it. Well, he must have been creamed up.
Giving the cream.
He's fell asleep halfway through this email. We'll fix it up for them.
So I emailed the company. It's something I'm calling Wristband Gate. Right.
Okay.
Very exciting stuff, right?
Operation Wristband.
Yeah. So I emailed the company and I put, "Hey, I'm just inquiring about a missing parcel. It was due to be delivered 6 days ago, but it hasn't been. Do you have an update at all? Many thanks, Aaron Wood." I got a little email in response, and she put, "Hi, Aaron. Please contact FedEx about this. Once we send out your parcel, it becomes your responsibility, not ours. Many thanks, Vanessa."
Ooh,
So I was like,
bitchy.
Okay.
Sassy, yeah.
Okay, this okay,
Sounds hot though. Vanessa, doesn't she? The sass
A
as
little bit
well.
of sass in it as well.
Well, at this point,
I'll be asking about Airbox. Never mind yours.
Well, at this point, I thought I still want my parcel, so I'll just be sound. But I thought, right, I've got a bit of an end here. This is like fucking 6 days late, 7 days late, this parcel. So I put, "Hey, Vanessa, I've tried many times on live chat, and each time I'm connected to somebody, but they never respond. I need the order by Friday latest as for an event, after which point the order will be completely useless to me, and I would unfortunately need a refund. Many thanks, Aaron Wood." Now, that's bullshit. I don't go to the Fringe for another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But, you know, we got to play the game.
Yeah.
She never responded to that email. And it gets to Friday, and they don't arrive, so I email again. And I put, "Hey, Vanessa, so as above, I need my parcel by this point today. I'm about to leave for an event, and when, if ever, I receive it, it'll be completely useless to me. I've tried contacting FedEx multiple times, and on the one occasion they responded, they couldn't offer any update whatsoever. It's absolutely ridiculous. I ordered them because of the delivery date I was given on your website and because it seemed they would arrive in good time. I don't deem it to be the fault of your company or you, Vanessa, but FedEx are useless and your company using them has left me out of pocket. I would please like a refund for the full amount paid. Many thanks, Aaron Wood.
You fucking bitch.
So I was like, you're overusing the many thanks. But
wait for it. Right? 5 days pass.
You're a fucking gimp. You have not emailed them again.
5 days pass.
You paid good money for a product.
I've paid for my products. I don't have my products.
How much did you pay?
We'll get to that. So 5 days pass, and I don't get a response, and then randomly the order arrives. So I thought they fobbed me off. I don't actually need them until the fringe, so it's fine. I've got my order here. I'll just keep it. But I opened the order, and it didn't have what I actually ordered in it.
Fuck's sake.
So I emailed again. Right? I was just going to leave it there.
So it came. How many days later did it come now?
Probably about 12 working. It's probably 2 weeks. Something like that.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
But hello, Vanessa.
Caps.
Capitals, yeah.
Because that's a shelter.
Yeah.
Still waiting for a response to my above email. And the email above that. And the email above that. I can only assume that you're so distraught by my predicament.
Inception.
I can only assume that you're so distraught by my predicament that you haven't found the energy to reply. I was beginning to give up hope, and then alas, my parcel arrived this morning. Sure, it was late and I missed my event, but I thought at least I'll have 140 wristbands to wear around the house. However, when inspecting my parcel, I discovered it was open for some reason and does not contain what I ordered. I ordered 25 white, 25 black, 20 red, 25 navy blue, 20 light pink, 25 pearl blue, 140 in total. Yet I have received...
that pale blue's gonna fucking fly off the shelter. That pale blue. They're like, what? This navy? No, this aqua? Pale blue.
Got
Pale blue.
Let me give
Pearl blue. Pearl blue.
Crazy.
Yet I have received 28 black, 28 pearl blue, 23 pink, 26 white, 2 navy, question mark, 20 red, 127 in total. So not only did I receive less than I paid for, they're the wrong colour amounts and arrived far later than I needed them by. I would like a refund for the total amount paid. This process has ruined my life. Many thanks, Aaron Wood.
Do you reckon this FedEx employees just with a shitload of wristbands on? They're just like,
looks like a
living the dream.
festival.
Yeah.
Fucking Leeds 2014 onwards.
That's crazy, that.
So she finally replies. She put, "Hi Aaron, I can see why this would be heartbreaking for you. Please allow us. Please allow us 1 to 2 days while I see about a refund. Many thanks, Vanessa."
Yeah.
So I put, "Hi Vanessa, you are the greatest. Many thanks, Aaron Wood."
Wait, so you got a refund?
Well, she's seen about a refund. She
Okay.
said, "Please allow us 1 to 2
You're
working
fucking
days."
with her head there. You flip reversing her.
4 days pass and I've heard nothing. So I email again.
And that's not sitting well with old Aaron Wood, is it?
No, it's not, mate.
You
No,
better believe
No,
it's not.
I don't even start with the hey this time. I just put Vanessa.
Civilness has gone out the window. He's screaming at it. You would insane. That is crazy. That's insane. Every letter, different email. V-A. Like a ransom note.
So I put Vanessa. Well. 1 to 2 days, she says. I could get over the late delivery, I could get over the missing items, and I could get over them being the wrong colours. But what I can't get over is your lies, Vanessa. Many thanks, Aaron Wood.
Many thanks is the callback. You're closing it. You can't help but close with it. You just don't know how. You're like, I'll leave you on this email.
I was having such a good time, by the way.
That's so funny, that.
Another day passes, and there's still nothing. So I sent that email, another day passes, and I've still heard nothing. So I just put, please, Vanessa. Many thanks, Aaron Wood.
Please, Vanessa.
Vanessa finally replies. She put, "Hi, Aaron. I'm afraid I cannot issue a refund for the whole amount. I can only offer a partial refund for the wristbands that are missing. Please, could you divide 140 by the amount you paid, times that by what you're missing, and confirm the amount? Many thanks, Vanessa." So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck?
You're paid to do the maths?
Yeah.
So you refund you for the missing wristbands?
Yeah, so there's 13 missing, but obviously they were all wrong colours anyway and stuff. So I was like, this is just a piss take now.
Yeah.
So anyway, I put, "Hi, Vanessa. At first, I was upset by this response, as I think given the circumstances, a full refund is acceptable. However, I took to my calculator, and like you said, I did 140 divided by 81, the amount I paid.
Yeah.
And I got £1,728,395.06. I times that by 13, like you said, and I got £22,469,135.08. This is very generous of your company, and I'll be more than happy to accept. Many thanks, Aaron Wood."
You used our lack of a calculator against
I will be including VAT as well. 2 mil on VAT.
She responds, Hi, Aaron. You have misplaced your decimal points. I've spoken with my boss and we have refunded your total amount paid. I trust this is the end of it. Many thanks, Vanessa.
That's so good.
I put, hi, Vanessa. This is the best day of my life. Many thanks, Aaron Wood.
So when was the last time you sent out? When was that?
A few days ago.
So there could be one more being like, oh, Vanessa's be like, oh, you've misheard.
No, the refunds come in. The refunds come in for 81 quid.
You and your fucking talk to the manager hairline smashed it.
Yeah. But karma got me real quick because I've ordered my flyers, which cost me 100 quid, and I've made a mistake and I've got to reorder them. So the refund I've got.
Yes. Oh my God, Vanessa got the Vanessa made you look like a fucking fool.
Well, she doesn't know unless she's watching. Vanessa doesn't know.
Yeah.
So it's
Can I get the company name?
No.
Big name or small name?
No, nothing.
Asian company or whatever, or like.
yeah. Vanessa.
Why not? You want to cheat? It's actually 3 days. Van Nice. I don't
know. Can I get a free wristband?
Can I get a wristband?
Sure.
Yeah.
I want pale blue.
I want pale blue. You know we want pale blue.
They look sound.
Only because the colour doesn't exist before I've heard it. So I'd like to be.
They look sound. To be fair, I'll take a picture and slide them in.
Don't sell them for £3. Just sell them. Be like as part of the donations. Hey, give me 15. You get a wristband. Give me 10. Like if you get 15, you know, just part of the spiel, whatever.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I was worried about it because I was like, people are just going to put in a £5 and then take a wristband. Do you know what I mean? And it's like I'm just losing money.
Make them $10 then. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. They gave them for free now.
So
it's like I'll just fucking give them away if needs be. But
you've been doing Edinburgh for years, haven't you?
And this will be. I think this is my fucking 7th year, lad. Yeah.
7. Have you perfected the bucket speech?
Not really. I mean,
he's never got an audience.
What'd you say? What did you say?
What said you've never got an audience?
My shows are packed, you know that. I do the same shows
always
every
some
year.
Fucking stupid gimmick. It's like if you bomb, you get punched in the face. It's always like
hilarious. If you bomb, you strip.
Haymaker comedy.
Alcohol is good for you. You got to do a shot. And all that. Yeah.
Really? Yeah. What other ones have you done?
So we've done comedy boxing, obviously. That we put that to dead this year. Just I can't handle it anymore.
Airline's getting punched off.
We were meant to do it, but we got. No uppercuts! No uppercuts! I swear. Fucking fat boys loving it.
Sideshow Bob Ross.
Crazy over here. Fucking hell, Toby Carvery on your mind again. Always thinking about a roast.
You have to walk me through that because I didn't get the connection. I don't know who's the dickhead there. I think it's me.
That's crazy.
He always leaves out his walks.
No, that is such a good hairline. It looks fake, doesn't it? That looks like fucking like.
I'm quite proud of my hairline.
Disney villain hairline. You know what I mean? That's how fucking fake it is.
I know. I'm abusing it with this Tintin fucking.
But yeah, so we done comedy boxing, which was like, we were meant to do that, but you'd end up getting sick, didn't you, or something like that?
Yeah, I did actually. I was really.
Yeah, no, but you actually pulled out the regular shows as well. Yeah,
I got fucking food poisoning last year.
Where did he marry like the comedy and the boxing?
Oh, so it's like we'd have my friend hosted in Reuven in a little tuxedo. He's a little small black guy, already hilarious. And if he wasn't there, I would be in a referee shirt or something like that, like a fucking whatever. And
Bruce Blacker.
Bruce Blacker.
Cut that fucking hell! It's 2023.
What are you on about? You can say that. What are you talking about?
You can say.
I can say I want to be black, of course.
Do you remember last year?
As anything, I'm identifying as.
Do you remember last year? I said something on stage that wasn't racist at all. Do you remember? It was at the Comedy Striptease one. I've never seen an audience.
Comedy Striptease as well?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. Okay. But Reuven was there, and I've said something like sort of. Just like a cheap stereotype or something like that, but it wasn't racist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what Reuven's there for, is to go to roast them.
I've never felt a crowd pull back so much, and I was sort of like, "What the fuck have you pulled back for? Was that bad?" What I said, I was sort of going like, "You can tell this is a fucking middle class arts festival." And then in the end, Reuven went, "Stop being fucking offended on my behalf. Like, it's fine. White people, it's okay." Yeah. You know what I mean? But it was like, it got so tense, like, in a second. Yeah. And I genuinely, like, you've seen my stuff. I'm very fucking camp and stupid. I'm not offensive in any way.
Yeah, yeah. No, but it was literally only, I remember that show. It was Reuven and Ishan. They were the only fucking ethnic people in the fucking show, weren't they?
So it must have been a comment like that or something. We've got the two fucking, like, the only two ethnic people in Edinburgh to come to the show. Just something like that. And the crowd just went, and I was like, what? What the fuck's up with you? Do you know what I mean?
That used to bring like a lot of like all the staff when they finished, they'd come. So it's young girls, you know what I mean? Stuff like and all like students and stuff like that, because it's like a rowdy show, you know what I mean, late night show. So I guess they were just young people, weren't they? The fucking snowflakes or whatever the fuck, But yeah, that was fun.
But I was having a great gig as well. I was crushing, and then within a second, it just fucking lost them. And they pulled. But like I genuinely, still to this day, never felt a crowd.
He should have committed, but he took the hood off. He fucking, we blew the cross out, and it was it was tough, man. Yeah. He stopped bowing.
Yeah.
But
it was a character actor I was trying. You get so many spots, you get bored of the same stuff.
But Bruce Blacker, that was Bruce Blacker.
Now we can't cut it because it's difficult to cut because you've said it again.
Yeah,
you can say Bruce Blacker. You can say a colour. What are you on about? What colour's that?
A pale blue.
I was going to say African American, but Somalian. But
he's on fire today.
I know he's killing it. I know.
It's because of my body temperature, because I'm fat. I'm just trying to add to it. Go on. So how does the boxing come into it then? So then we move into the black suit.
Yeah, in a tuxedo like Bruce Buffer or whatever and stuff. Or well, you know who he looks like. So we do a round of stand-up each, whatever, 7 minutes or whatever. It's 10 minutes. We have audiences. We have 3 judges in the audience. They vote with the help of the audience who wins each round. Second round is topics, like set list, but we get the topics at the start of the show.
Okay.
So when I'm doing my stand-up, the other person can write
stuff
jokes on it and stuff like that. And that's only like 5 to 7 minutes, and that you get 5 topics. So you just smash them out quick round. And then the third round is heckle. That's only like 2 minutes. You're both on stage at the same time. You're heckling each other, but they're heckling you, but you kind of just heckling each other, really. You know what I mean? They get into it. You get a few, like if they do heckle and it's good, you're like, oh, that's, you know what I mean? You give it up to them and all that, make the crowd sound, feel sick. And then at the end is whoever loses that, like whoever wins the 2 out of the 3 rounds gets to punch the other comedian in the face. I'm talking boxing gloves. We have a head guard, and then
proper boxing gloves, so not like
proper boxing
rubber,
gloves. Yeah,
not like an inflatable.
15 ounces or something like that, like proper ones, like not like 22s when I'm fucking Fury. I saw 15-ounce ones, and then with fucking swing, you get 5 swings and you gotta land 2 to win, and if you don't, then the other one does it. And we've had some fucking wild. I've had my nose popped. I've had fucking we got this guy out the crowd like 2 years ago in 2019. I found the video. Arnie was like, let him do it, and I was like, what the fuck? And he swung, and good job I ducked, because he fucking about to take my fucking head off.
People are weirdos, aren't they, though? Like, they do shit like that.
And we only just got the head guard, like, 2 years ago. Before that, it was just my afro. That was it.
It took you that much time to think, I think I need protection.
It was crazy, yeah. But it was a great show, you know what I mean? Great gimmick. And then, I mean, every show I have, I just put comedy in the name. People are idiots, you know what I mean? You just,
but it's good for Edinburgh, though, to stand out.
Comedy boxing, comedy striptease is the same. We have 5 comedians. I host it, and at the end, Unfunniest 2 strip by audience votes.
No. Not the Unfunniest 2 strip. The 2 that are male strip.
Oh, yeah. No, the 2 that I picked was the women never...
I did it like 3 times, and I crushed at least one of them.
By default,
every time.
I would make him dance here, and didn't wear clothes past midnight, I don't think, quite frankly. He was like, I'm killing. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Like, they'd never choose the women anyway, because the women would always... It was like, you know what I mean?
I always hated it, mate. To get some girl out of the crowd, and I was like, I'm not getting fucking Me Too'd on this fucking Kyle Legacy shit show.
I jump in, but it's like, it's the stupidest payoff. We dance for like 1 minute. Yeah, it's just a big finale.
Oh, would you do it too?
Oh yeah, I just jump in.
It's genuinely, it's just a compilation show of a minute of Kyle's mate being a dickhead. But it works, man. It gets.
And it's a good way of getting people in, isn't it? Yeah.
And then it's a big payoff. We do the gimme. Like we had some, like it's a big finale. You know what I mean? But it's like it's just a comedy showcase. Yeah. Same with Our Collar's Good For You.
Does that help with the? Sorry to cut you off just before you go into that. Does that help with the bucket split having that like at the end, so everyone's a bit like?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because we print like stripper dollars with my face on, funny stuff, and then we're like with the buckets. We're still in the underwear when we're in the bucket, when we're holding the buckets, aren't we?
Yeah.
You know, so they're putting 5s in here, all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So it definitely does. But I mean, I've had some terrible bucket speech. I remember one time in Edinburgh, I was making no money. I changed my bucket speech, saying I was donating it to fucking cancer research. It was fucking awful, yeah.
And you were going legit.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Only for like 5 shows or whatever and stuff like that. I mean, Nana died of cancer, and so did my dad. So I was like, well, you know what I mean? That's affected me.
Looks like you've got it with that airline.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there it is. Popping pills, purple pills. But yeah, so I don't like now. I've got it down to a pass. I mean, I do it all the time. I've still got to do it all the time. Fucking time at Creatures. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm just doing it every year now. It's like I'm doing it all. I'm
gonna put my speech sort of like about 40 minutes into the show as opposed to at the end. so that I can just walk off.
That's
I've
a great
seen so
idea.
many people just
and always leave with a joke.
Before you,
do a comparison maybe to other shows and other things you could do, cinemas, all that sort of stuff. Hit them with a joke and proper stuff. Tell them about maybe you can always make a joke in the card reader. You know what I mean? Like you thought you could escape. I got this, whatever. People don't care if it's fucking card reader. They don't care. It's fucking free money.
Don't you think it's shit how people try and duck out without paying though? You've just sat there for like the best part of an hour.
If you've not enjoyed it, then I don't want you to pay.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you've not enjoyed it, then that's absolutely fine.
But like if I know you've enjoyed it,
if I've seen you fucking like proper belly laughing, don't be a rat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But then at the same time, we've called it a pay what you want show. If we only wanted people to buy tickets, then that's on us.
I know, but that's why you got to be staying with the bucket a bit. You know, like I'm there, I'm looking everybody in the eye. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like this is my livelihood. I gotta eat. You know what I mean? So it's like fucking. I mean, Daddy's just a fucking daddy. He's the worst for it. Like he's a fucking savage. But he's like at the start of the show, he's like, if you're not gonna give me a tenner, leave fucking now. You know what I mean?
Does he? Yeah. That's a good way of filtering them out.
He's a savage.
That's locking them in though, because everyone who's there is like, we'll get some part of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And then it's, you know what I mean? They're worth a fucking tenner. Like I mean, we got some good. It's not like it's my fucking solo.
The Fringe, I've not even
for a bit. Like it's like I get good acts on. You know what I mean? I had all my lineups are like internationals. You know what I mean? And shit like that.
You get to see
we've
them.
Still got like fucking 3 weeks before I go, and I've spent 2,700 so far, and I'm not even there yet. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just it's ridiculous, man. Like, but the worst part is the audiences don't know it. But you've got so many shows, haven't you?
How many?
But like the audiences don't know that that's what you're spending. Yeah, that's the shit thing. Like they don't know it's cost you that much. Yeah, because they just think, oh, it's just.
Do you know they're calm because they're paying it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But like they don't know that people in the show.
They don't know that free fringe doesn't mean free fringe. They don't know you've got to register. Like a free fringe show will still cost you $5.50,
but just significantly
unless it's with
less.
PBH and you don't register. Yeah, but like laughing off and stuff.
And you're only there for you're only just doing fucking little.
I'm doing like 2.5 weeks, something like that. And I've got 2 shows.
Is that class as newcomer? I mean, I guess you're not going
no,
for that.
No, I'm just doing 45 minutes anyway. I'm not debuting.
Okay, because last year was so funny. I kept saying for Dan, I'd be like, we're pushing for this guy to get best newcomer, and every time he comes to me like, I'm not eligible. How many times can I tell you? I'm like, yeah, but I just like sailing. You know what I mean? I've never had a mate who's won best newcomer. So yeah. I mean, literally, yeah. And like, I mean, everybody knows I'm the worst paid at Edinburgh as well. I'm like, you mate, you're doing it for free, obviously. What are you on about? Yeah. George, well, everyone knows so much money. I'm like, well, you're not getting it, so what do you want from me?
Everyone knows the scripts as well. Like, you plug in your show. That's the only reason you're doing the compilation.
Oh, I mean, if it's a good book, I will. You know what I mean? I'm first to shout. You're not paying for anything if you're doing my show. You know, with bevies, all that sort of stuff. I'm handing out weed constantly and all that. But it's like I will give it. You know what I mean? If I've got fucking.
But even that though, like, okay, we get 100 quid in the bucket, but I've paid 2 flyers for 2 hours before, and that's cost me 80 quid.
Flyers
or 60 quid. Do you know what I mean?
I printed flyers this year again. I don't know why. I printed out 3,000 last year. I don't hand them out. It's good name, good time. That's all it is. Good venue, good time, and good name. And you just herd and cattle. You know what I mean? What venue are you in?
Hootenannies at the Apex Hotels on Grassmarket 4 through to 20th. This is going out the day after I get back, so I hope you enjoyed that plug.
Go get tickets for the 2025 season.
This goes out the 21st of August. I get back on the 21st.
I know, that's great. I love that. My comedy special will still be up though as well. And it would have aged terribly. I'm doing submarine riffs.
Like you with that airline.
Psycho killer. No.
We've got merch. Finally, we've got merch.
We've been talking about doing this for ages and we've finally made it happen. We've got our own online store at spreadnegativitypod.com. We're selling t-shirts with logos. We're selling queefs. Whatever you want, we've got it.
We're selling queefs in a jar if you want one. We've got beanies, mugs, phone cases, loads of stuff like that, so check it out. But if you do order something, and I cannot stress this enough, order 1 size up. I'm a large to extra large in most things. I've got a 2XL in this. Liam, you'll notice, doesn't even have a hoodie yet because they're still making his out of a bed sheet, right? Proper nightmare stuff.
Check us out, spreadnegativitypod.com. If there's anything that you want and you don't see, let us know. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll sort it out. And we will get better at these adverts as time goes on.
What I was saying earlier about merch and that. We had some funny merch this year in Pear Fringe World and stuff like that. in Perth in Australia. Every year we go there January, February, and this year we were just trying everything. So we had the tote bags, obviously Laugh Mob logo, standard, whatever. They're cheap as fuck, and then we just kept getting upsold by fucking China. We had literally Ruben's like, what are you doing? We had these stubby holders, and I don't even know what they're not for a bottle, they're not for a can. I don't know what they're for. You put a bottle in there, it's too loose. The can won't fit in there. We're like, what is this for? And it's like just the shittiest vase ever. Yeah, exactly. With alcohol is good for you. It just said alcohol is good for you on a stubby. They love that sort of shit in Australia.
Just live, laugh, love type shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like if they'll glass you, but if it's in a stubby, they won't glass you for some reason. Out of respect for the fucking craft or whatever. And then we got these Ray-Bans. So we got these Ray-Bans with the Laugh Mob logo on them. Yeah. And we called them Ricky Tans. So we were giving them out to comedians. So like Rochi had a pair and every comedian, like we tried to sell them, like I don't even know, but they weren't. So we just give them out as to good audience members. Yeah. And they were just like these fakest Ray-Bans ever. And they were like, we had so many of them, even if one got smudged, I'd throw it away and get a new pair. Yeah. They were like one wears. They were like disposable contacts, but sunglasses. I wouldn't even, exactly.
I'd be like, leaves the house with 3.
Yeah, the son's wore these out. I'd be like, fuck off.
It's like Kim Kardashian only wears them at once.
Like bits after I went Rubber Holland, everybody fucking, all the English people that came over, but we would call them Ricky Tans instead of Ray-Bans. Yeah, they were Ricky Tans. And they were just like, oh my god, they were no like sun safe or nothing like that. You know what I mean? The worst, just like black. Well,
I was worried when you said the sun wore it out. It's supposed to protect you from
So we had that sort of stuff, and then we've had some fucking weird shit.
You're polarising enough, aren't you? You don't need that in the glasses. You know
I don't need that at all. Yeah, exactly.
Polarising figure.
Only when I do look back, I know. If you look at me with them on,
like Blade.
I get down.
Is that why you spend so much time in Oz? Because do you do like the festival circuit there? And then
so we do like Perth, and then people go to Adelaide. I fucking hate Adelaide. There's no money, and I don't go back to a city if I don't get laid. So, and it's got laid in the name. It's got laid in the name.
Principles.
It's got laid in the name. So it didn't even. Like I was like, I'm not going back there. It's outrageous. And then I was like, let's see, I done Brisbane for the first time this year. Last night I was like, these gigs have been sick. I made so much money, but I guess I'm not coming back here. And then I had a threesome. Boom. My second threesome. 2 women, both awake. What of it? Both like sleepers. What up? Literally, at this girl.
You had a threesome?
Had a threesome. Solo mission first with one of them. Then she calls a friend up. She gets in the bed naked. Fucking having that. And then the first one leaves. Solo mission with her. I was shattered, lad. I missed the Liverpool game, 5 a.m. kickoff because the time difference. I said, I can't do it. I gotta go to bed, lad. It was fucked, man. Trying to watch it on my phone. I couldn't.
Priorities.
It was fucked, lad.
What was the first threesome of your life?
That was like last year again in Australia as well. Yeah. But it wasn't that much. One of them was hot. The other one was part of the deal. You know what I mean? Like part of the Yeah.
I can barely place one.
They were a 7 out of 10 combined. Yeah. One of them was a 6 though.
Oh man, no, one of them was a fucking swamp donkey and a half. I'll say that. And guess who wanted me to fuck her without a condom? You fucking you can imagine.
Did you oblige?
Fucking babe. And I'm not saying because she's me missus. I'm saying because she's fucking a pig in the city.
You're fucking horrible, you.
I know, who cares?
Fucking look at us, 3 white guys sat in a bedroom slagging off fucking women.
Yeah, exactly. No, these girls were fucking lovely. They were just slamming these ones. And I've got an exclusive because she'd slept with one of my friends. She'd slept with a comedian. I know. Maybe I'll say it on this actually.
Yeah, did you say it's
but
an
I don't
exclusive?
know. I don't know if he's got a missus though. And he was out
I'll
there.
bleep it anyway.
Okay. So after we had the threesome, she was like, "Oh, I slept with your mate the other week." I said, "Who?" And she was like. And I was like, what the fuck, really? And she was like, who's got a bigger dick? I was like, who's got a bigger dick? She was like, you. And I was like, well, you got to say that. It's in your mouth right now, love. But I mean, I probably have,
if it was, it's not very big if she's still having a conversation with her mouth. You've got to say that it's in your mouth. She's having a full-on conversation.
You are wild. You know I'm packing heat. Where do you think this fucking ego comes from? You think this receding? You want to see my fucking pubes? That's great. Look at him, fucking sellout.
China's doing me well.
So yeah, I went to, you go Adelaide. I didn't go there because I don't think there's not a lot of money
you don't
there.
Like it, yeah.
You can charge $20-$25 there, and you have to automatically lower your price to $15-$10 there.
Okay.
And then in Perth, because the cashed up bogans, a lot of mining money, they don't take a punch on somebody you don't know.
There's loads of festivals in Australia. Cause I knew about Adelaide.
Oh yeah, so there's Adelaide. That's like the one. That's Adelaide Fringe. So that's the closest thing to the Edinburgh Fringe here.
Yeah.
Like the same umbrella corporation or whatever. And then you do Melbourne Comedy Festival, which is the biggest comedy festival in the world outside of Just for Laughs.
Okay.
Obviously Edinburgh's
Bigger
a Fringe.
Than the Fringe. Oh yeah,
that's
it's
a Fringe.
arts, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is a comedy festival, like an international comedy festival.
Yeah.
So that was, and then I do that one. I'm in with this club, the Comics Lounge, 500 seats. I host it every fucking night. It's fucking sick. Jim Owen was there as well.
Why are you back here? Yeah, no, I know.
Because I mean, I love Liverpool. I mean, I get work here. I mean, Edinburgh's a big earner for me as well. You know what I mean? I'll make hopefully 8K or something like that. That's the plan. And then I'm coming back and I'm going to go to America again for a month and try and smash that out. And then, you know what I mean? I do get good work.
You do
here,
America for a month as well?
I like hot water and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Creatures is like... Evan just fills my schedule, like the gaps in my schedule with that now.
So you're just getting up anyway.
Yeah, that sounds, man. Like, we give you a lot of stick and stuff, but you are fucking, you're living the dream with it, though. Like, genuine, like, fucking obviously, no responding sounded. But like, it is sick, though. Like, when we had Luke Kidgel over, I said to Beth, I was like, he's got the life I want. Like, he just goes over to different fucking countries and just sells out his shows. And like, because I've no interest
I wish I could fucking sell out the show. I'm just hosting comedy clubs now.
But like Luke Kidgel, obviously,
exactly.
Like, he did his biggest ever show in Sheffield. Obviously, it's not his biggest anymore since going back home and stuff. But his biggest ever show, 1,200 seats, man.
In England, I didn't think he was big here at all.
He did at least 1,000 seats in Manchester.
Because my wife's cousin literally said to me, you had that Luke Kidgel on your podcast. I love him. He's huge on TikTok.
Because that's the thing. It's like he doesn't really do the comedy club. You know what I mean? He's a YouTube guy, isn't he? But out of the YouTube guys, he's the funniest.
He's got it perfect because he's absolutely massive, but he's also not. Like when we did Creatures together, somebody came in one night and he goes, "Oh, I'm a little bit starstruck." This fucking audience member to me.
And he was like, "It's all right, so you can get a picture."
No, genuinely. So he goes, "I'm a little bit starstruck," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I know he's massive, isn't he?" And I was like, and he goes, no, I mean you. I listened to the podcast. Yeah, no, I'm genuinely serious. I've told you about this already because it happened on the night. I've not mentioned it because it's fucking odd or whatever. But like, he was like, no, I watched the podcast, and he had no idea who Luke was. No idea at all. And I was like,
didn't think anybody knew him in England, to be honest.
I didn't think anyone knew us.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, in Liverpool, you're legit, because Liverpool is a small city. I get recognised. I've been recognised 6 times since I've been home. You know, I've only been back. I've been back for like almost a week now.
My mate got a picture taken with you and Dean.
Yes,
and James.
That's what I'm going to say. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
this was so funny. What's his name, Carl?
Christy.
Oh, Christy. No. Your mate. I messaged him today.
My mate's... Oh, did he give a fake name?
No. I was speaking to him today.
Could have been Christy and his mate Mark. He was with Mark as well. Could have been Mark.
Let me fucking find him here. Where is he? What's his name?
Christy.
Mark.
Christy and Mark are the people I know.
Mark Ross, that was it. Mark Ross. So shout out to him. What's happening, lad? I saw him in Boston Pool Loft. So funny. He comes up to me and he's like, "Can I get a photo with you?" It's me, Dean, Oakley, and James. And like people lose their mind when we're all together because they're like, "Oh, these guys actually hang out." And it's like, well, of course, you fucking dickhead. What are you on about? Like, that's why we do all this stuff together. And we also think like we've got next in terms of, you know what I mean? There's Paul Smith and Adam Rowe and all that. We reckon we got next or whatever. And Keegan as well. I'll drag him fucking out the date with me. But he wasn't there this day, so it was us 4. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, can I get a photo with you? It's crazy. You guys are all together. Welcome back, Kyle," and all that. And he's like, "That's sick. What did he go? I'm going to tell my mate that I saw Dean, Callum, Kyle, and..." Sorry, to James. He didn't know James's name, so he goes, "Sorry," and we're like, "James." So all night we're calling James sorry. Like we're like, I drop something. I'm like, "Oh, sorry, lad," and I'll be like, "Oh, sorry, lad." And I'll be like, "James, I'm talking to you. Answer me." It was so funny. It was just Dean,
James
Kyle,
is so
Oakley.
Well.
Sorry. We were like, yes.
That's probably the most James thing as well to happen.
No, but he's got long hair now and a beard and all that. He looks like Serpico. He's changed his look a bit. Like, you've seen him, haven't you?
James. Yeah.
I've been getting tatted by one of our listeners. He's been fucking like, I said in episode 1 of this podcast, I'm scared of ghost trains. He's been sending me photos of like theme park ghost trains in me messages. I don't know your name.
But you're not scared of the idea of one, are you? You're scared of being on one, you mean? You're not scared of a JPEG photo of a ghost train, are you?
You don't know him. I bought him a puzzle for a ghost train for his birthday or for Christmas or some shit like that.
I think everyone's got irrational fear.
I mean, I used to be scared of the dark, I guess, when I was 4.
Yeah, but the thing is, roller coasters and shit. Roller coasters
don't bother me.
5 years old.
You've been hanging out with Reuven, so you're getting used to it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Got that.
Come back to bomb with me again.
But yeah, like roller coasters and horror movies and stuff don't bother me. But for shitty little ghost trains, I just shit myself. I proper shit myself.
Maybe that's a more claustrophobic thing than a...
I think it's just the anticipation of something about to jump out at you.
Yeah.
Like I went on. There's a new one in Alton Towers. It's fucking creepy. It's creepy as fuck.
Why'd you go on it then?
Because I actually kind of like the thrill.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like I'll sit on a roller coaster ready to go.
Yeah.
And I'm not bothered. I enjoy it, but I'm not scared. So you get loads of
Woo,
excitement from being scared.
Woo,
don't you?
You're right.
Catch me outside. How about that?
I'll sit on a roller coaster and I'm not even scared.
I'll be the one spinning like crazy in the teacups. Nobody goes full spin. Nobody does that, lad. Nobody goes full spin.
I would, lad. I'm
That's
not
crazy,
scared.
that is.
Crazy bastard.
You come out a different person.
Have you been in Blackpool? There's this one called fucking...
I haven't actually, and I think my career's going well for it. I've never said that. I'll turn down Blackpool. I think I will, actually.
There's
He's
a ride
done nothing
in
but
Pleasure
one about
Beach,
Blackpool for 4
like
weeks.
a
It's
Red
driving me mad.
Arrows one. That like you get on this little individual plane and you can make it spin, right? But if you get like the right fucking tail spin, you're just like barrel rolling like that. And you always see like one person who's figured it out.
Yeah.
It was me who figured it out, and I was spinning, and it was good for a bit, but then it was fucking...
You just can't stop, can you?
I was like, what do I do? Like, this is too much. I think I might actually be sick.
Oh, what the fuck?
Or do I hold it? Do I stay in this position, or do I try and stop? Luckily, I stopped it, but it was just as the ride ended, so I should have just kept it and looked hard.
Yeah, that would be... Yeah, fucking... I'll just stop it then.
You just kind of like... So the wings move like that, and you get them swaying to spin, and as soon as you start spinning, you got to hold it. So you just got to kind of like... bring them to me, fucking...
I love that. That's sick. Yeah. I remember the ones where you spin and you stuck to the wall like that. I threw up one of them before. Everywhere, everybody got it. It was so funny.
I've seen... So I remember like...
Sandstorm or whatever they're called.
Being on one of them where they drop the floor.
Yes.
And you're stuck... It's like an inside thing, and you drop the floor and you stick to the wall. And this lad was like in the queue and he was on his own, and he was going to me and my dad. Like, I was only a kid at the time, and he was going, yeah, I've been on it 3 times in a row this time. I'm going to go on my front. I'm going to see if I can crawl up like Spider. You know when a kid's just chatting to you and you're like, shut up, kid. Yeah. And we get on it, and he's directly opposite us, and it starts spinning, and obviously he's stuck to the fucking wall, aren't you? He goes like he wants to do this Spider-Man move, so he like tries to peel himself off.
Nothing.
And it slaps back, and then he just goes, and it just slaps him back in the face.
Oh my god, yeah, it's fucking horrible. Literally, I threw up, and it was like, it was only me and my mates, and it was like 7 of us, but we all covered all my mates. It was so funny. They were fucking beating the shit out of me.
Going back to what you were saying about like you're not scared of horror films and stuff like that. Last night I was in bed and I was scrolling through TikTok, and it was like it just sort of shows you a scene from a movie or something.
Yeah,
if you've seen that before.
Yeah.
And have you ever watched Wolf Creek 2?
Of course I have.
I've seen Wolf Creek. I've seen one. It's
well,
sick,
I've never seen it,
2.
right? So you need to imagine this.
Oh, maybe I haven't seen 2. I've seen one definitely. What's?
Oh
no, 2's new. 2's like quite new, is it? A few years.
Sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry. Get
it on.
I know nothing about the movie, right? So you just show me this little clip, and it's just this fucking this guy, and he approaches this young German couple who are like camping in like the Australian outback or something.
It's meant to be like an what's his name? Ivan Milat. You know him? He's the famous
I heard it
killer.
was like based on a...
Oh, it's based on a real person.
So Ivan Milat, yeah.
So it shows this clip, and he just sort of approaches it, and the guy's like being a bit of a fucking egg, this guy that's approached this couple. And in the end, the German guy sort of turns around to his missus and sort of just like says in German, like, police, like, call the police sort of thing. And then it just cuts there. And I was like, oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. I want to know what happens. Mate, I'm not kidding. I go onto YouTube, find that scene. He cuts his fucking head off. And you see everything. It was fucking harrowing. I was like,
straight
oh my God. Yeah, so he literally, like, as he turns around from going there, call the police, he just fucking, like, puts a knife in his back or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, he's just cutting his fucking head off.
Right in front of this woman.
She's just, like, frozen, just staring at him, like, oh my fucking God. I watched the entire film on YouTube last night because it's on there. Wolf Creek 2.
Of course it's on YouTube. I'm watching that tonight.
But
I didn't even know that. That's sick.
It was sick, but harrowing at the same time. He just, like, he gets to the end, he's, like, cutting his fucking fingers off and everything. You're like, oh my God.
When he gets the guys with the hooks and all that, yeah, that's
That's got to be in the first one then. I've only seen.
I'm watching that tonight.
I went to bed at like 3 in the morning.
They did a TV show of it, that was good. I saw season 1. It was like 6 episodes, but the story was good because it was like a girl that this serial killer, the same killer, it was like a girl that whose family he'd killed, and she got away. But the whole series wasn't about him being a killer. It was about her hunting him down. So it was like sick. It was a bit different. You know what I mean? She was like out for him.
Well, that can't be. That's not based on a true story, that is it?
No, I don't know. So you said the first one was based on a.
Ivan Milat is like, it's meant to be that. That's what he done. He killed like backpackers. I mean, they say he's like the best serial killer. Or I mean, best is the wrong word.
Yeah, he's ranked number 1 in the world.
The ending to it, obviously, I don't want to tell you if you haven't watched it.
He said he's killed like 12 backpackers, but I reckon he's killed like 60. He just didn't find
got
the ending of it was like really fucking heavy, and I don't know how much of it's based on a true story. It was like 3 in the morning last night. But if you are going to watch it, like if it is based on a true story, the ending does fucking get you a bit because
Oh, I don't know if they catch him. To be honest, I think he just died of maybe it's just.
You're going to watch it anyway. Don't we just spoil it for you?
No, don't.
But yeah, man, I was sat there. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like,
I slept with the light on the other day with fucking After Black Mirror. You seen the new season of that?
I've only seen the first 2, so don't spoil it after that.
I don't know how they come up with this shit. It's insane.
I want to watch it.
I don't know how they come up. I mean, the whole concept is like, what if technology was bad? You know what I mean? But it's like,
sign me up.
That's literally what it is. You know what I mean? Like, once technology is bad, it's like.
But it is.
The big twist is
now it's getting too close to the house because you're like, fucking, this could be. You know what I mean? This is like, this could happen now. You know what I mean? Like. It's insane. Like back when the first season of Black Mirror, like 7 years ago, whatever, you're like, oh, that's crazy. But now with technology, like the fucking AI and all that, you're like, what the fuck,
That second episode, I'm not going to spoil it because it's new and people get like weird about that. I would if I had, but like that one, Loch Henry, you seen that one?
Yeah, that's sick.
That was like, I didn't see that coming.
Neither did I. Yeah, that was crazy.
That is, if you're going to watch anything, because you can just watch any episode. You're going to watch any.
Oh, really?
Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're all just their own story. That's what I like about it.
How did he get here as well? His beard, she was slamming. That's what I didn't get. Straight away, I'm like, this little fucking skinny little fucking Scottish nanny and this hot black American chick or whatever.
2 days ago.
No, this was. It feels like 2 days ago. No, it's back in Australia.
Right, but didn't you have a threesome recently? And you're going, how did he get her? He's a skinny little weird looking, like fucking like alien looking thing. What are you on about?
Yeah, but I know he doesn't have my dick, so it's fine.
Oh, fucking hell. Should we wrap this up? Have you got anything for the off your chest section?
Off my bloody chest. What is it again?
Yeah.
What is it?
You didn't read the thing I said.
Of course I didn't read, but tell me now about off my chest.
Anything that's done your head in.
Yeah, anything that's done your head in. Have you got anything you want to get off your chest?
I mean, you this episode, obviously, but
You've had a wonderful time.
No, we've had a fucking great time. It's been sick. What do I want to get off? What do I want to get off me? Me bloody chest. Midgets or dwarfs out there, you got no fucking work ethic. I'll tell you that for free. I was telling them this earlier. They got no fucking work ethic.
Thanks so much for watching.
No work ethic, none of them. Honestly, ridiculous. Kids work harder.
If you came to see me at the Fringe, I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching.
If you came to see me, then fucking. I mean, I don't know how you got a refund for a free show, but you didn't. Stand there and I'm losing money. If you're wearing a Living the Dream wristband right now, look down on it. Newsflash for you watching this, you're not living the dream.
And pale blue is not a fucking colour.
Brings a whole new meaning to yes and, doesn't it? You didn't even pay for a ticket, yes and.
Well, thanks for having me. You got Australia's best riffer, the award winner. Did you see that? Did you
win? Did you win an award on that? Yeah.
Best riffer. Well, it's they give awards every year. They were gonna call it best improv, and I said, "Don't you fucking dare do that. That'll set me back. That'll set me back."
Named it.
So I named it best riffer. Yeah.
So you won an award that was made only because like there's only one person in the running for it.
Exactly. That's it. I was the only one riffing.
You should put a
riffing my goddamn heart out
on the word.
I don't think I can. No. Riff Daddy's my new one. Someone said Riff Daddy. I was like, I like that. That's sick. And then from now on, my new special. Go check out my special if you can. Please.
Yes, definitely have a look at that. We'll put the link in the description for
nice
this.
One. LeBron James, a comedy. 5 minutes of basketball highlights.
It's 30 minutes long and he's got 48 minutes of an intro. That's like.
Did you watch it? What do you think? Can I get some honest feedback?
No.
Okay. Oh, I
watched the intro and I liked it.
That's the best part.
So it's the best part before he gets on stage.
Yeah, literally. Well, because you know what I'm doing.
The filming of it and stuff's a little bit, and the audio is a bit fucking rough. And
I know, but
it's your first one, man.
It only cost me an ounce of weed. That's how much I paid for it.
This is it, yeah. So you can tell. You can really tell. No, the cameras and stuff.
Go watch that as well.
The content's sick,
and then from then on, Dean told me just go Riff Sessions Volume 1, Volume 2.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life now. Same way I use King of Comedy in Australia, same show every year.
Yeah.
Just to keep doing it if it works.
Yeah,
you know
sick,
what I mean?
man. Yeah, it's like I say, there's the camera shots and stuff, but you know that yourself, man.
No, it was more that the audio on stage wasn't great. We've tried to fix that up so much, but it was more my friend wanted to film a comedy special. My friend wanted to get into filming stuff. My other friend wanted to get into editing it. I filmed it not this May, last May. Put it on 2 weeks before, so it was kind of like for what it was. I'm like, oh, that's sound.
Yeah, and you've got content up there now.
Funny, and I always wanted to do basketball and comedy. You know what I mean?
And you've done, like you say, like fucking Andrew Schultz's first videos is like literally filmed on like an iPhone from 300 yards from the stage.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And then you just progress with it, man. Like this was gonna be in my old bedroom, in my spare room. My mum. Fucking hell, what am I talking about? This podcast was going to be in the spare room where I live now, but it just wasn't fucking big enough. But the pilot episodes, they look like shit, don't they? It's like the fucking camera angles, like looking up at us and that, you're getting full view of my nostrils.
It's all a fucking learning curve as well. And then with the podcast, it is like, I mean, it's first come, first served, isn't it? A lot of them. Like the big podcast now, you know what I mean? It's like,
there's just too many.
If Rogan started now, would anyone really give a shit?
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
no. Yeah, there's too many, man. You've got to try and tap into something different, and I feel like we are doing that by just having like 3 white guys in a bedroom talking.
Oh, for sure.
We're so original.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. Even like you say, if
you can talk about me hair all day, but calling me white obviously rocked me.
If you're if you're doing like this Riff Sessions Volume 1, it'll be cool to see how you progress with them anyway, because it'll only get better.
Oh, okay,
especially if you are riffing like you've not got the luxury of being like, okay, we're going to do 3 shows, it's the same show, and we're just going to film all of them, put out the one. Like you see, you've just got to go on and do it, and you can't recreate that now.
Exactly, yeah. No.
So you're just doing the best with what you got, man.
But also on the other side as well. I appreciate that. On the other side,
the feedback has been good. Even like mates that we always roast each other. Obviously, you know what I mean. That's what we do. Like I always say, if I don't roast you, I don't like it. You know what I mean. So it's like, but it has been a lot of people being like, you know,
you can keep doing it too as well. Like, you know, people it takes ages to write a show. You can just keep doing it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you could put out another one of these every week.
Yeah.
Like when you're in Adelaide and stuff, if it's costing you an ounce of weed, you don't want to part with that every week. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, that's about, you know what I mean? It was probably about 3/4 of an ounce, like I said, because I did smoke some of it.
That's why the audio isn't great, because he just stiffs you. He's like, you smoke through a man, well, you get fucking plosives up on that, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
But you could film one every week, and that could be like your thing. Like, it's gonna be sick. Yeah, like I say, we'll put the link in the description and stuff. And
LeBron James of Comedy on Instagram, if you can add me on that.
Yeah,
as well,
for sure, man. Thanks so much for coming on. Appreciate you. Give us 3 things that you hate.
3 things I hate. You know, I'm such a nice guy. I don't hate anything, do I? I don't, though, do I? It's hard. And people say I'm too dumb to be sad, so I can't. I don't have emotion, you know what I mean? I don't really hate anything. I mean, I hate the Golden State Warriors, obviously, the basketball team. Okay. I hate them for sure. That's a given. I've lost so much fucking money to them, and they've robbed so many rings from LeBron James. What else do I hate? I hate this Benidorm. I'll never go back. I love the TV show. I've started rewatch that and Sopranos every year, but I'll never go fucking back to Benidorm. Fuck that place. I hate that place. That's where we had that
threesome with the fucking
I fucking wish.
On a mobility scooter rolling up, sticking in her mouth.
And what else do I hate? I hate war.
Oh, that was very noble.
Because what is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Thanks for watching.
Edwin Starr.
I don't hate anything. I don't hate anything. I hate how my hairline used to look. Get on Friendestride.
You're saying it wrong as well. It's finasteride.
Is it not Friendestride?
No, you've got some weird fucking.
I've got to be here with Andy. Oh, you're being over there. You put a stash in them, are you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I want what you're having.
I've got the Australian version, so they're like fucking Friendestride, mate.
Yeah. You're going to outgrow your hair down under.
Psycho killer. We end it there. We do it.